everyone, my name is Gabby and welcome to my Booktube channel. Thank you for clicking on this video. It's the first one I've ever done. Really appreciate it. If you make it to the end of this, I applaud you. I'm gonna do the Booktube Newbie Tag, as you can tell from the title of this video. So let's just start with the questions. The first question is, why did I start this channel? So I love reading, obviously. Wouldn't be doing a Booktube channel if I didn't love reading. But I love reading, and I never really have someone to talk to about the things that I am reading. I wanted to start this channel to kind of meet people and get into the community and be able to talk about books. So yeah, that's kind of why I wanted to start it. I want to be in the community. I want to talk to people about things that I love, which are books. The second question is, what are some fun and unique things that I can bring to the community? To start with, when I thought of this question, I thought of nothing, because to me, I'm not really like unique or whatever. I'm just kind of like everybody else. I just really kind of want to build on the community that's already healed, build on the booktube world, everything, because I do love it and I love what it does and I just want to build upon it. But then when I was really thinking about it, maybe this isn't really a unique thing about me per se, but a lot of people have read Harry Potter in the booktube community, but I have never read Harry Potter, which is actually kind of funny because I have literally 3 copies of Philosopher's Stone / Sorcerer's Stone. I have a buying problem. I do love Harry Potter, I've just never read it. I love the movies. So that would be probably my answer to that question. I would just want probably like do vlogs or something about my experience in reading it and be able to share that with you. A lot of people have read it, but they've read it already coming to booktube. So to me, like, to actually film my experience would be kind of cool. Okay, question number 3 is, what are you most excited for? So like I said, why I started this channel, I'm really excited to be able to make friends on booktube and like have people that are like-minded to talk about books with. Again, it's all about books. Question 4 is, why do you love reading? I don't know. Like I honestly have no answer for this question. I just do. It's just one of those things. It's like, it's just part of my being and I just love it. The main things that I love is that you can be anywhere in the world. You sit down and you start reading a book and you can start understanding someone else's perspective. You can be transported to a new world. I just love everything about reading. I don't know how to answer that question any other way. Okay, so question number 5 is, what book or series got you into reading? So for this one, I have a few answers. When I was little, I did not like reading. I didn't like school books. I didn't like books that my parents would give me to read. I didn't like it. I didn't find the books that I liked. And then around 4th grade, in 4th grade, I had a teacher who loved reading. She would always read to us. We always had a book, and we always would read a chapter in a little reading corner. So that's what kind of sparked it. Then in 5th grade was when I started kind of branching off and saying, okay, I want to read titles that I want, titles that I would pick. So I read the Lunar Chronicles in 5th grade. I think I read Cinder in 5th grade, and then I read them consecutively as they were coming out. But that was one of the series that got me into, which is kind of funny because it took me forever to read Cinder. Forever. But I still loved it. It was still one of those like transitional periods where I was like, I like this book, I really like reading, but I was still like, I don't feel like sitting down and reading. The other series that I can think of that got me into reading was The Mortal Instruments. 6th grade, I had gotten a Nook, and I saw the first book, read it in like a day, then I got like the next 3 books, read those in a week. It was when like my love of reading really started, because I was like, I could consume so much, and it made me realize that it wasn't that I didn't like reading, it was that I couldn't find the book or series that I liked and that I could continue reading. Question 6 is, what questions would you ask your favorite booktubers? I don't really have an answer for this. My only thing would probably be, how do you get over the hump of, first off, being awkward and trying to talk to a camera, and if you ever did have like confidence issues within yourself or within your content, how did you overcome that to be able to continue creating and kind of not let it slip your mind, because obviously it's always going to be there, but be able to overcome it and not let it stop you in doing what you love. Number 7 is, what challenges do you think starting this booktube channel is going to, what's the biggest challenge? And I think, like I said before, is the confidence issues, because I have no confidence in myself. Yeah, I mean, when I think a couple years ago, I had started a booktube channel, posted 2 videos, hated them, never did it again, just because I was not confident in myself. And I think I'm getting a lot better in that. But there's that, and then the fact that I feel it's very awkward to film in front of people. But with my living situation and everything, it's kind of has to be that way. There's no other way around it. But yeah, trying to get past that hurdle is going to be the biggest one, I think. Number 8 is, when did I start reading? And like I said before, I think I started reading within 5th or 6th grade, around there. The biggest thing was because I had gotten a Nook and I could just buy books when I wanted to. I didn't have to go anywhere and get them. So yeah, 5th or 6th grade, I think, is when I would say that I really started reading. Question number 9 is, when do you read? Not when. Where? Where do I read? I kind of read anywhere in my house. I also kind of read anywhere. Like, I'm not one of those people where I'm like, oh, I don't want to read in public. But yeah, I read in my bed, I read on the couch, I read in a chair. In high school, I would read at the desk. I kind of read anywhere. I just read everywhere. If I have a book and I take it with me and I am so inclined to read, I read. Last question, question number 10 is, what kind of books do you read? So I read all young adult. Only times that I wouldn't read with young adult is when it's required reading for school. There's that, but mostly in the fantasy genre. I do have some other that are like historical fiction and like contemporary novels and urban fantasy, but for the most part, it's fantasy. When I go into a book, I want elements that are not available in the real world. Like, that's just what I like to read about. So, as I said in the beginning of this video, if you made it to the end, I completely applaud you. Difficult to get through. So again, my name is Gabby. This is Books and Chai Tea. I would love to talk to you in the comments below if you do watch this. Anything, like I said, the biggest thing that I want to do is make friends in this community. So comment, like, if you want to subscribe, if you're so inclined, please do. It would be really appreciated. So yeah, bye!